Okay, I'm back with the Orangewood, a review, if you will. I've been having a discussion about the quality differences, and I was also told with the first review there was some background noise that on my iPad and my laptop I can't hear. When I listen to the review on my iPhone 7, which is what I'm recording to now, if I put it up close to my ear, I could hear what they were talking about. My contention has been, and this is also, I guess, reflecting on the iPad mini and the iPhone 7, my contention has been that the speaker clarity for dialogue is better on my iPhone 7 than it is on my iPad mini or my Dell laptop. And so it's been a somewhat detailed, lengthy discussion I've been having, which it was requested that I do the same thing that I was doing with the iPad to my iPhone 7. So that's what I'm doing. Now, with that said, I left the ambient just like it was. But I determined that future recordings, I'll ensure I can cancel as much as the ambient noise as I can with the off switches. Okay, but this time I'm not. Now, also, as far as a re-review of the guitar, I changed strings on it because I wasn't impressed. And I spent a goodly portion of yesterday playing with a new set of strings, which are on it now, I put GHS Cryogenic 1150 strings on it. They come with Ernie Ball 1252s, but put a caliper on them, they were closer to 1354. And I know it's hard to almost impossible to maintain a tight tolerance on mass-produced items. So that's not a problem. It's just that these are a different brand and a different style of string, as well as different gauge. And because a part of my complaint was there's no volume. Now, with that said, something I did find out yesterday, discovered, being the astute observer I am, this guitar, or at least these strings on this guitar, don't care for aggressive playing, and sometimes I get pretty enthusiastic. This doesn't, when I get enthusiastic with this, it gets a little too much for me. But the sound is fine. I think it sounds great in it. I adjusted the truss rod on it before I made the first video, and I rechecked it yesterday, and I have dead on 7/64 faction, which is what I prefer, or 3/32, you know. 64th ain't very much. But the string spacing does give me a little bit of a cushion because I'm not that skilled or experienced in finger placement on my chords. So there is that. That's a positive. And I can't get over the fact that this thing is a pretty guitar. And I do love open tuners. And I put the strings on yesterday, and the initial tuning, excuse me, I had to do 3 times, you know, immediate initial tuning, and then just a slight tweaking every time after that. I use right now I'm using a Diodario clip-on tuner, and it, this morning, just before I started this, I just had to tweak 2 strings slightly. So it's holding tune. I think that the tweaking, you know, there's a lot of variables. Any of y'all that know anything about acoustic guitars involved in tuning. And I think probably the tweaking is the strings as much as it is the guitar, which here again, that's something you just can't get around. You know, you're talking about really thin wire with tension on it is going to change, period, end of story. So anyway, I'm redoing this for an experiment, if you will, and trying not to be so negative about it. It does sound good. Now, one of the people I've been having a conversation with said it might turn out to be my favorite guitar. Maybe. Right now, I don't see that. I'm going to change strings again. That's not something I enjoy, but you know, it's a part of the deal. I'll put a different brand and slightly different gauge. I think the brand I've got in mind, I get my strings from Strings by Mail, and they package some of their own, and I don't know what, I've never used them, but they're 1152s, or 1252s, excuse me. These are 1150s. And I'll see if they take enthusiastic. Now that might not sound all that bad, but I played the stuffing out of this thing yesterday, and it's annoying when I get enthusiastic for effect, and I get that. I've got these same strings on my Luna, which is a smaller body and less expensive guitar, and I really like them on it. And I'm not technically savvy enough to edit my videos where I can play different guitars and edit all the videos together so you can hear different sounds from each guitar. And I don't know anybody who is, and I ain't gonna pay somebody to do it. Now I know a lot of it is the attack on the strings, but that is what it is, you know. And it's suggested I do try it this way. That's even worse as far as I'm concerned. With these strings. I hope there's enough the sound gets through into the iPhone that the people I've had having a conversation with can give me some feedback, because I do like feedback. Oh, and by the way, just for the heck of it, y'all subscribe if you would. I'm not pretty or a good guitar player or entertaining, but I'm just like anybody else. I like a pat on the head. See y'all next time. Thanks for watching.